Alright guys, what's going on? This is Sona64, and this is I guess a second video, or you could probably say an update video to me showing off my build, so to speak. There's not really much to it, not just because it's a ITX computer, but because mostly because it's an ITX, but partially because it's just really small, and I don't have that many things in there. Like, I have like one hard drive, whereas this computer holds up to like 3, and I've only got like 8 gigs of RAM, and it's a quad core. But anyway, I just thought I'd update you guys on my computer. I'll do a full update of my life like eventually, but right now I'm just gonna talk about my computer. I should probably put some light on it. There you go. This is the Cooler Master Elite, or CM Elite 120 ITX computer. It's black. I got a couple of case badges on the front. I got one with my processor, because it's an A10 AMD A10 5800K series processor. It is an APU, as AMD calls it. And also I have a ASRock ITX motherboard. I forget which one it is. I think it's the ASRock FM2 A85X ITX motherboard. If I'm correct, you should be able to Google that. Anyway, this slot right here is actually a USB 3, but since it's closer to my it's closer to my desktop, I know it seems kind of weird to have a space between here and my computer, but whatever. Also, this is my old computer, the Gateway. It just sits here as like a desktop, so to speak. I just put things on it. But yeah, USB 3 here, 2 USBs there. I have a DVD drive, but what you guys are more interested in is the inside of the computer, so I'm just gonna put that down for a second. I don't have any screws on it, so it pretty much just slides off. It should just slide off like this. Come on, there you go. Okay. I'll move the computer around so you can see it, but anyway, cover the camera. There we go. There's a hard drive right there. Sorry about the cable management. I plan on working on the cable management when I get a new power supply. The power supply is an OCZ Mod Extreme 600 watt modular. As you can see, some of the cables aren't in there. It decreases the amount of things that are in the computer and thus increases airflow. There is a fan in the front, but I don't know if you can see it through there. Actually, yeah, you kind of can. You kind of can see the fan. And the motherboard's down there. The things that you see lighting up right there, I can turn it off. Those are the RAM. I have Crucial, Tactical Tracer, low profile sticks of RAM. They're the 4 gigs, and there are 2 in there, which make 8. This right here is a stock fan. I had a lot of trouble trying to get the screws out, so I basically just didn't mess around with it. But it's just a stock fan that comes with the Cooler Master thing. It's okay, I guess. I want to get a better fan though, one that lights up, preferably. Oh god, I'm sitting on my case, or the thing that goes on the top of the case. I'm going to slide this around. Hopefully my computer doesn't cut off. Okay, a little bit more. Bam. Alright, let me move this because I want to sit down. I'm moving around my computer, sorry guys. Anyway, a guy asked me on YouTube about where the... let me slide this around a little more. Where the graphics card plugs in. And as you can see, it says GeForce GTX 650. I know I said in my other video this was my girlfriend's graphics card. Funny story. I'll get to that in a bigger video about my life. But right now, yes, I have the graphics card I had given her. I've given her the GT 640 because she does not really game that much at all. And this is better for me. It has more power. I can use NVIDIA Shadowplay because it's included in every GTX card, the power for Shadowplay. And where it plugs in is right there at the bottom. there's a little, I'm just gonna blow some of that dust off. There we go. Anyway, right down there along that black bar is where it plugs in. Just the PCIe slot. They all are kind of different the way they go in. Mine's just this little latch right there, those little 4 holes that you see right there. Oh, I'm trying to, yeah. So they kind of just like, you slide them back and the card comes out. As for the slot where you plug the power supply in, it's right there. It's actually, you can clearly see that the red one right there goes to the red one right here, and they kind of just go through these little holes right here. I want to get some hard drives in here, but I'll have to work on cable management, which will be hell because there's only a space for 3 hard drives in here and I already have 1 in here. So anyway, let's move around the computer. As you can see, that's the OCZ thing, 600 watt. It has some things about the output for the power supply. Oh, and also here, water cooling, or possible water cooling, I should say. Let's see. Down there is the processor, but you will not be able to see it because this is over the top. But yeah, it's down there. You can partially see it. The heat sink. There's a fan on top of it. Oh shit. But yeah, anyway, let's try to keep this video short. I don't think there's anything else I need to show off. I could show the rear I/O board, or the rear I/O slot. Back here, we've got, looks like, what? 4 USB 2s and 2 USB 3s. I forget which ones are USB 3. I think the ones over here are USB 3 and the ones over there are USB 2. It's kind of hard to see, I'm sorry. There is DVI and VGA on the board, as well as an HDMI slot, and there is an eSATA slot right there. Oh, I'm sorry, the USB 3s are over here. I am so wrong about that. I didn't see the blue. The blue's right there. That's the USB 3s, which probably means that I had these plugged into the wrong slot. Give me a second. I actually want the mouse. I want the mouse plugged in the USB 3. Don't ask me why. It's just the way I want it. And those are the free USB 2s. Right now it's plugged into DVI from the graphics card, obviously, because I'm not using I'm sorry. I'm not using APU graphics. There's no graphics on an FM2 motherboard because the graphics are on the APU. So if I were to put in a processor that was an FM2 that didn't have graphics on it, say the Athlon X4 760 or whatever it is, that doesn't have graphics on it, I definitely need a graphics card, otherwise you won't see anything on the screen. By the way, this card is okay. I should probably talk a little bit about this card before I let you guys go. The GTX 650 is actually not that bad of a card. I've been playing Battlefield 4 on medium in 64-person servers. We actually got into one earlier. And I was getting upwards 35 to 40, 35 at the lowest, the very, very bare minimum, 35, to about an average of, we can say 40 to 42. I think I hit 50, 55 a couple of times. So it's a really good card. It's not bad, and I would honestly recommend it as for someone who wants to get into gaming on PCs and doesn't want to spend a lot. But I mean, there's the 650 Ti Boost, 660. Those are obviously better, and I would suggest those more. I'm just saying this card isn't bad. So anyway, that is my build. If you guys have any questions, let me know, and I'll try to get to them. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.